Hello, AAC Universe, and welcome back to your favorite Monday show, Our Universe on the Line. My name is Average Admiral Joey, and I'm hoping to change that this week. How are you doing today, Aaron?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy to be back. Thank you so much to Jake for filling in for me last week. But I'm excited to be back. I got a lot of fun games to play. I know you have a game. I have a game. It's a game variety hour rather than some memes and other stuff. So I'm super excited for this episode.
Well, we are really putting the on the line for this on Our Universe on the Line.
There's stakes now. There's stakes.
That's right. Today, of course, we've got me, we've got Aaron, but we've also got Jake behind the scenes doing some switching for us, controlling the games, kind of being the back end game master. Jake, you doing okay today, man?
I'm doing great.
Good deal. Well, we're excited to get this going. I'm excited to start playing. So, Aaron, you want to go ahead and kick us off with your game first? What we got today?
Today, I figured it's been a good 2 weeks since you've had to live with your Average Admiral Joey title. Even though the screen right now does not say it, I wanted to give you a chance to redeem that. So I figured we would have our How Well Does Joey Know Star Wars #2 with on the line here, as the show is titled, for you to potentially get your name back. But I may have to further demote you if you don't get at least, let's say, 8 of these right. So you may go down to below average Joey, or below Admiral, excuse me, Joey, rather than.
So would the title be below average Admiral Joey, or is it just average Captain Joey? Or is it
I don't know, Jake. What do you think? Should we take down his intelligence, or should we take down his?
Oh no, I just think it's pretty humorous. Below average Admiral Joey.
Oh,
really?
Gosh, okay.
All right. So
really sounds good. Really sounds.
You're gonna be like the one they put on on Hoth, or some place that's super far that they don't really have to deal with you very often. You're that guy.
And Star Wars, they call that the I'm gonna give a little Star Wars trivia already. They send the captains away, like you're talking about. It's talked about in the books where they're like, oh great, early retirement. So let's do it.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the game. We've got 10 questions just like last time. They're gonna be kind of a mix. Some I tried to be a little bit harder on. Some are probably going to be super easy for you.
All right.
But this is round only #2. But I kind of wanted to underhand it a little bit just to hopefully give you some that you could possibly knock out of the park. But I tried to make it still kind of difficult. So we'll find out how you do this week.
Good deal. And actually, before you get into that, I just want to say thank you to everyone checking this out live. I forgot to do that. So thank you for everyone that's checking this out live. Of course, as always, we do love y'all much more than we like the people on the back end. So if you're not watching it live, get here next week.
And if you are here live, make sure you hit like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes, thank you. And then this is, I always save it for the end for some reason, but I'm going to throw it in the front as I should. This is the show before the show. So, maybe everything in here is not exactly PG-13, so maybe not for little Tommy, little Timmy. The Star Wars may be fine, but my game's a little weird later on, so... Yes. So, okay, I'll let you take it back over, Aaron.
All right. So we're going to start out with our very first question. I think if you hit it another 1 or 2 times, we'll start on our first slide. So the first question is of who said this. So the quote is, At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have our revenge." Which Star Wars character said this? You look very giddy, and I think you already know it. But let's just go ahead and pretend like you're thinking about it for a second.
Well, I came in very hot last episode.
You gotta get 8 out of 10. I need at least 8 this week. This time.
And I blew it on the last 2 questions. So I came in really spicy last time. But
if I recall, you were on a hot streak. You were 7-0. And then those last 3 kept you from the victory, and it hurt you.
Yeah, it really did, and it's hurt for 2 weeks now. But I do know who this is. This character only had very few lines in The Phantom Menace. Very, very few lines. But then got a whole show basically dedicated to him later on. 2 shows and a movie. After all, he was a cameo in the... It's Darth Maul. At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last, We will have revenge.
Well, I think we should find out if it's Darth Maul or not.
Yeah, locking that in. There we are.
And it is Darth
our
Maul.
spiky
You're
boy.
right. Yep, you're right. It is indeed Darth Maul. I figured that one would be kind of a little bit too easy, not only because you're a fan of the earlier movies, but I don't know, just like like you were saying, he doesn't really say a lot, so what he does say tends to stick out a little bit more. So hopefully a few of these will be a little bit more challenging, but you're off to a good start like you were last time. Let's try not to lose it.
Horns on his head, for sure.
I thought he was such a cool character, and he's played by Ray Park. All right, so question number 2 is, who is this character?
Wow, really already coming in hot.
I'm hoping to get hotter, but we'll see.
I want to say, if I don't know the full name, I think I know the first name. I think that's either, I think that's Wedge Antilles. It's either Wedge Antilles or it's Dak. But I think Dak died.
We're gonna need a solid answer.
I'm gonna go Wedge Antilles because the face, the shape of his face looks like a wedge. I'm gonna say Wedge Antilles.
All right, let's find out the answer.
All right.
Wedge Antilles. Congratulations, you are 2 for 2.
There we go.
So far, we are on a good road to get back to Grand Admiral status.
Nice.
But
all right.
I think Jake in the background, as well as me a little bit, are kind of rooting for you to go down at least enough so we can call you below average.
Below average Joey.
It's mainly, it's not because we don't believe in you. It's
maybe a little.
We just think the name is funny.
Well, Jake, Aaron, I don't know if you're keeping score, but Jake definitely.
Yeah, I got score here.
All right, gotcha.
Did we say how many he can miss?
I have to. He's got to get 8 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah. So I can miss 2.
So far, we're 2 for 2, which is good. But I'm hoping for some spicier ones here down the line that he's not prepared for. So,
like this one.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Like this one. Ugh. What movie is this scene from?
All right. So we have One Eye. I want to start with that. I also want to say, is it purposely darkened around it, or was this the scene? Did you photo edit this?
This is a legitimate like screenshot.
Wow, can I get like the next 10 seconds? Just kidding.
I feel like it was, well, I don't know if it would give it away, but I mean, based on what happens with this creature, I think you would probably understand immediately.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it at that.
There's only a few monsters like this from the movie that I can say right off the bat. I want to say it's either Jabba the Hutt's little eyepiece that comes out in the front of his fortress. I think the trash monster maybe had an eye. And really, I'm also judging by the CGI of it.
Yeah, you gotta kind of go by the quality of it. If this was like a GIF, you would probably be like, I know exactly what this is. Yeah. So I had to go with just an image.
The CGI is really good, which makes me believe that this isn't from the older movies. But
it does have a really good quality to it.
It has a decent quality. Come on. I'm just
saying. You never know.
Oh, man.
We got the next 10 seconds.
I wish I could see everything around it. I wish my lights weren't so bright in this room. Hang on. I'm going to really get in. Man. Okay. I think the one outside Jabba's palace though was a robot eye. I don't think it was an actual eye. I don't know.
How many
so what scene is this?
There in Star Wars?
Yeah, that's what it amounts to. All right, I guess that's what I'm gonna give it. Not the Sarlacc pit eye is way too small to be that. So I'm gonna go
call it
the eye outside of Jabba's palace. What do we got?
The answer is. It's from A New Hope. It is the trash monster.
Oh no!
You were so close.
I was close on that.
So close. It's the only time we see that little eye pop up, and just does like a little turn and then goes back down before he takes Luke down.
Bummer. All right. Well, there's
sad.
One.
So sad. But you got one. You can only miss one more and still keep your status.
Really coming.
But I have a feeling this next one's going to be a little too easy. But who is this character?
As we like to call him on the playground, old Schlong Nose here. we've got
I don't
Watto.
know if I've ever been on a playground where we call him that.
No, all the geeks would get around just make fun of Watto. That was our thing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go with Watto. That's Watto.
Watto. Let's find out who it is.
Watto.
It is Watto. That is correct.
That's a Watto.
The one who sold Anakin to the Jedi.
That's right.
All right.
Really
So
kicked
next
off
up,
the
we've
focus
got
here.
another. Oh no, we got a quote. Sorry, but I messed up and for some. Oh no, it says who said. Okay, sorry. We're good. All right. So the quote is: "They blow you up today. You can blow them up tomorrow. It's just business."
I know exactly where this is from, and I love the movie. Yet I can't tell you what the character's name is. Is there any way I can get half points on this one?
The question is who said it. So I'm gonna need to know who said it.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. So
can you pull it out of your hat, or are you gonna have to suffer another loss? And then you got to go perfect. What are we on? 5. So you got to get 5 perfect answers.
wow.
Are you willing to risk it? Are you willing to roll the dice?
I'm willing to at least call in the chat for some help. Chat. What's this guy's name?
We've got Emily here in the chat.
Miss Sims and her students, please help me because
use the power of
I
the
will-
wings of Mrs. Sims.
maybe I'll know this. Maybe I'll know this. So I'll set it up. Maybe you do know the name.
Okay, give us some context. Think it through
All right.
as to what moment, all that good stuff, and
right,
what's your thought
kids.
process here? Give it to us.
Kids, this comes from the this is the smuggler guy that has the lispy type. He has a speech impediment. And he's in, I want to say he's in the newer movies. I think it's the middle episode of not The Last Jedi. Yeah, the Last Jedi is a
Last Jedi.
So he's a smuggler guy. He sells them out. He says, they blow you up today. You can blow them tomorrow. It's just business. Because he sold out Finn and her, the other girl.
So basically, what you're saying is the best way I can beat you at this game is anything in the new movies.
Yeah, that's really
cool.
what it's probably going to come down to.
Know.
Besides giving me the trash monster.
We'll see if there comes up anymore in the future.
I don't see anybody in the chat that's helping me out. I really need y'all's help on this one. I don't.
Up there for you.
It's like I think it starts with a K. Kit, maybe. But chat, help me. There's 7 of y'all watching. Help. Just do something.
Do you remember a somewhat popular quote other than this that they say? Because he has a very particular motto, and I don't know if you remember that. Not necessarily this.
It's like maybe not. I really like that movie too. And Emily, it is the evil guy who's gonna kill Finn.
Who's going to kill Finn.
That does not help, but yes, you're right. That's close. He sells them out to Captain Phasma. Gosh, okay.
Are you going to at least throw out a guess?
I want to say Edgar. Edgar for the final answer.
Let's find out if Joey was right on Edgar.
It's not Edgar.
It's
Yep,
not
that's the
Edgar.
guy. What's his name?
His name is DJ, which is short for "Don't Join."
DJ, no.
Don't join is what he tells them like 5 times, or maybe not 5 times, but like he says it like once or twice. But DJ was his name, and he's by Benicio del Toro, who's the collector in Marvel or Guardians of the Galaxy, whatever.
Yeah.
So you missed 2 already. You got 3.
Wow.
You're gonna have to get a perfect 5.
This is upsetting. This is already upsetting. Jake is saying
you got C-3PO and R2 behind you, so you might.
Come on, R2. Are you on this side? I'm watching in like a very short delay. No, C-3PO, you're on this side. R2, you're on this side. Help me.
All right. We're going to move on to the next question. Question number 6 is, who said this? I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.
This is one of those quotes that I say on the daily, or used to say on the daily at one time. This is, I think, one of my best friend's quotes on his Instagram. This comes down to our Mandalorian, our Fett. This is Django. I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the galaxy.
All right. Is that going to be your locked-in answer?
That's gonna be him. He's intimidating Obi-Wan in this.
He is swinging. Jake, let's go ahead and hit the next one. You're right. It is.
All right. Nice.
So, keeping the streak alive, we are at 4-2 right now.
Oh man.
Starting to sweat a little bit. Those lights getting a little hot.
I was sweating way before this. Now I'm really like, ugh.
Your reputation was on the line. Now for the next question. What movie is this scene from? I'm hoping it's going to be an easy one because I feel like it's pretty iconic, but...
Yeah, this is it's funny, when I was looking at it on our little Skype window, I could have sworn that was the scene from episode 2 where the queen dies. One of the queen dies, but it's not, of course. This is the scene when Luke fights Darth Vader, or at least his hallucination, in the dark side cave on Dagobah. So that's what I'm gonna lock in. This is the dark side cave on Dagobah. I don't know if that's the official name, but you get the point.
Well, you just need to tell me what movie it's from.
Oh, it's a movie. Oh, I thought you said, I'm just telling you the scene. My bad.
No, it's okay. Tell me what movie it's from.
What movie? Yeah, this is gonna be why did the second movie slip my mind? Hang on. New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and
it's only like the most popular.
Empire Strikes Back. That's one of my favorites. What am I thinking? Empire Strikes Back. Why couldn't I name that? Yeah, that's Empire Strikes Back.
Just was it? Yes. Okay. Thank goodness. I'd be worried there for a minute that you weren't going to remember it. Maybe you're going to call it. What's the Spock's Returning Home or whatever one of the Star Trek movies is? I didn't know what you were going to pull out of your hat there.
Over my head on that
one. All right, we got 3 more. Next one is, I believe, a Who Said? Is that right? Yes. Okay. All right. So I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war. Who said this infamous, maybe not infamous, quote? I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
All right. So this is somebody in the Senate.
Somebody in the Senate?
Because the other movies, the war is already going.
Unless they are the Senate.
No, they're not. Damn it. Okay. Not condone the course of action that will lead us to war. I got to say it in a few different voices. So I'm going to start with Padme. I will not condone the course of action that will lead us to war.
Now he's doing impressions.
All right.
Everybody hold on to your ears.
Yeah, hold on. Here we go. We got Palpatine next. I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war. Course of action that will lead us to war.
Maybe we want to try it with the Samuel Jackson Mace Windu, or...
I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war. Here's the R2. And yeah, I don't know. This one's a tough one. Chat, I'm gonna keep scrolling through some, but if y'all could help out with this one, maybe that would be cool.
Remember, if you missed this, you're automatically losing status, and you got nothing. This is every single question is a life or death. Okay, maybe not life or death, but it is a
basically
rank or what is it like?
Demote.
There you go. Or demotion. You're either getting a promotion or a demotion today.
Oh, okay. I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war. I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war. I got to say it just 10 more times.
Okay. We'll let Joey do his OCD.
I will not.
Jake, do you have any help?
Yeah, Jake, you got anything?
I've never seen any of the Star Wars movies, so no.
Wow.
I know.
Okay, well,
I'm a disappointment.
All right, you just stay in the chat, Jake.
Okay.
No, I will not condone the course of action that will lead us. Is it missing any words? Yeah. Is
it missing words? Not that I'm aware of.
Well, I thought maybe it might say, I will not condone a course of action that will lead my people to war. That sounds like Padme, and Emily says Padme. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna say Padme. It sounds like this is. I don't even know the movie. Yeah, episode 2. I want to say episode 2.
Well, you just have to say who said it. You don't have to get that specific.
Padme Amidala. What do we got?
All right, let's find out. You are correct, sir. That was Amidala.
Goodness,
I believe it was episode 1 that she said it, if I remember correctly. But that doesn't matter. You got the character. That was all I cared about.
Oh yeah, that was. Now that I'm looking at the screen, yeah, that was right. That was episode 1. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
So the next one is up for what movie is this scene from? This is a direct screenshot. I took it myself, and I know the answer.
What? You know the answer? Yeah, this is Admiral Hondo's very valiant save of the Resistant that was of little use, but yeah. So the movie. This is the you have Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and then The Return of Skywalker. Is that what it's called? See, I don't even know.
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. All right, well, it's not that one. It's The Last Jedi. And I'm going to lock that in.
All right, let's go ahead and turn it. And it was The Last Jedi.
Goodness. Okay.
Okay, we're down to the last question. That was question number 9. So this is the end-all, be-all question. Are your palms sweaty? They should be.
Everything on my body is sweaty.
I have a feeling.
I have to rank.
Too much information. I'm hoping this one you don't know right off the bat. I'm hoping it. But let's go ahead and turn it as to who is this character. This is where you got tripped up last time. Can you name this character?
I know exactly where he's from. I know how he talks. I know who his partner is.
Just like the third question? No, the 5th question. You know everything about around this person, but you don't know the name. You don't know that specific detail.
Well,
you're working hard. I see the wheels turning.
I know that. Yeah, it's like Bilub. It's Lando's buddy. Lando's buddy is no help to me right now.
Lando's buddy.
Chat, anybody? Again, this is the last question.
Gonna have to call on Emily because Emily was the one that saved you last time.
Do I need to give you both of his names? It's like a first name, last name, right?
It is a first name, last name, but I mean, even if you can pull out one because you're struggling, I can see it, and you know everything around this character except for the name. I'll take a partial name. I'll make an exception for you.
How about this? Will you give me one of the names?
Make a deal.
Come on, deal or no deal. Will you give me one of the names? I can finish it.
I feel like that's giving you the part.
That's too much. That's way too much.
Oh, Jake, shut your mouth. Go back to producing.
Majority rules. He doesn't get part of the name. Lando's buddy.
All right, this is I gotta really think of what Lando would say.
Well, Jake is thinking, or Joey. Sorry, lots of J's. Well, Joey's thinking. Yeah. So I don't know if we don't have any like cool Jeopardy music. We'll probably get taken down if we have Jeopardy music.
Oh yeah.
I don't know of any cool wait songs.
You could always you could trumpet it like Joey does.
Oh yeah, give us the trumpet.
I'm not gonna do the trumpet. I don't have those skills.
How I remembered this guy is he looks like he has a thumb for a face.
Okay. I'm just staring at this picture right now while you're talking, but I don't see a thumb. But okay, that's I can kind of see what you're saying.
He looks like he has a thumb for a face, and it's like thumb nid.
I'm pretty sure there is a Star Wars character named Thumb somebody.
Something the thumb is how I would say it. Neonum the thumb. I think that's ringing somewhere in my brain. Neonum.
Kind of looks like a helmet to me. I mean, I guess I see what you're saying, but it's kind of like that double layer thing, like a crab or something.
It's called like Neonum or something. Neonum.
All right. Are we gonna lock in that answer?
I'm gonna lock in Neonum. The thumb is not part of it, but I feel like that's the rhyme. Neonum the thumb. It is Neonum. Let's do it. Lock it in.
Let's roll it. Let's find out if his status will come back.
This is really.
He got it! Wow! He got it! Wow. Good job. We're going back to Grand Admiral Joey. Congratulations for re-earning your title. I'm a little disappointed because I thought that was going to be tougher.
No, that was as tough as it needed to be. I can tell you that.
Well, I like that you let these little quizzes come right down to the wire. You don't let you're not overly confident. Well, I mean, you are overly confident in the last time, but this time you seem to be doing fairly well. Ooh. And but this one there was a little bit ups and downs, but you pulled it out at the last minute. I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
What can I say? I'm a showman. All right.
Congratulations. You absolutely are.
Thank you.
You have re-earned your title temporarily until the next quiz, number 3, which now I know I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops from now on. I mean, if you're not
my
watching Star Wars like every single time after the stream, or like every Sunday and Monday leading up to the stream, just rerunning every single movie, I'm gonna have to get a little bit tougher on you.
I have to tell you, a few days leading up to this, I had to Google 25 craziest Star Wars characters in the movies just to pick out everybody in the background. That's probably why I remembered Wedge Antilles. Wow, yeah. Wow,
actually,
it paid off.
Doing research. Dang it.
Unlimited power. All right. Well, we got another game lined up for you. Aaron, cool. my slideshow isn't as good as yours, and I'm going to put on the game hat while we get going.
Hat. The master of games has entered the chat or the stream.
Right. Aaron, we're going to be playing a little game called Craig is Right. Now, this is going to be a game very similar to The Price is Right. Are you familiar with that show, that genre
I'm very familiar with The Price is Right and the variety of games. My personal favorite was always Plinko. But
well, unfortunately, no Plinko. It's more just the number. But hey, at least I know Plinko next time. Emily says, "Please take off the hat." You were so much of a help last time. I think I'll go ahead and remove it just for you. So, so the Craig is Right is what we're gonna be playing. Aaron, basically, I am gonna be presenting you either something that was for sale on the Craigslist, something that was either an ad from Craigslist. Maybe something about housing from Craigslist. All of these have a price of some sort, and you're going to be telling me, I'm going to present you with 2 options, and you're going to be telling me which option is the right one. So that's how we're going to play this game. Again,
so it's like a 50-50 on everything?
50-50. You got it easy this time.
All right.
But you got it easy. Again, I said it at the top of the show, but if you're coming in later, this one might not be exactly for kids. It is.
Anything is on Craigslist is not for kids. No matter what is listed on Craigslist, it does not matter.
That's what I definitely ran into. It's a good example of that. People should not be allowed internet access. Like nobody should be allowed the internet.
Unlimited power.
Oh yeah. But let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to give you the pricing, and then I'll give you the answer and more about the ad later on. So.
What are the stakes for this game? What are we working with?
What are the stakes?
You know what?
We could make Aaron review a really stupid movie, like the Bee Movie or something.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Am I doing it for the channel, or am I doing my own channel?
I think it may be one of those like I did, where you present it on the show, but you can do whatever you want with it.
All right.
I like that answer. I also want to leave it to the chat. What punishment do you think Aaron should do? Do you think we should list Aaron for sale on Craigslist and see what kind of offers we get? That's a crazy one, maybe. But I like that answer, Jake, and I think we'll definitely leave it up to chat too. But let's go ahead and get rolling into this. I'm ready when you are,
Fingers
Jake.
crossed.
So we've got the first one. This is Sue, the T-Rex skeleton bike. Become a top dog of the asphalt while riding atop this T-Rex skeleton tricycle, inspired by the legendary apex predator from the late Cretaceous period. This massive trike stands over 8 feet tall and is 12 feet long from head to tail. All of these are real. All of these were on Craigslist, and the articles that I found linked them back to the original. So it's not like you're choosing whether this did or didn't exist on Craigslist.
Well, I can tell you, whatever the cost is, it's worth it. That is a sweet bike.
It is definitely a sweet bike, and that's a good point. The cost for this bicycle is $2,000 too much for this crazy awesome bike, or do you think it's probably in the lower 200s for this crazy awesome bike? What? There's so much of a gap here. I feel like psychologically
That is a very large gap.
Yeah. Does it feel like
I'm just
$2,000
looking at
bike?
the bike. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, does it feel like a $2,000 bike, or is it a $200 bike and they're just trying to get rid of it?
My gut says 2,000. I mean, it looks like a lot of work of some kind went into that. That's very much a one-of-a-kind thing that you don't just get for $200. But people on Craigslist can be pretty desperate.
That's right. That's and if you've used Craigslist before, just the people on there sometimes are just willing to get rid of things. But there's some treasures, like we might see Sue, the T-Rex bike. So what's it going to be? It's listed for either $2,000 or $200.
My gut's telling me 2,000. That thing's just way too sweet to be $200. I mean, the cell phone in your pocket is $1,000. I mean, that's got to be worth something.
That's a really good point.
I feel like that's got to be 2,000. I'm just going to go with my gut. I have nothing to base this on.
All right, we're locking that in. Jake, do we have a $2,000?
Hey,
all right.
That is a sweet bike. Can we play the video?
Yeah, let's. Let me read this real quick from the ad. So this is I've got stuff about the ad, the original one. So this is from the ad. This wonderful rideable dinosaur. Sorry, the escape thing. Okay, this fulfillment of my childhood dream needs to go to someone who likely began being in the center of attention, like making the news whenever they're out in public, likes inspiring joyrides, and wonders in the face of children. So really, this is something for somebody who likes the spotlight. So for $2,000, okay, go ahead and roll the clip. This is somebody actually riding the bike here, and you can just let it play, Jake. It's short enough. The arms move, the legs move. Look at those tires; they look strained, but very, very cool bike, I have to say.
I mean, I feel like I would be tempted to try and dress it up to look like the one from Jurassic Park or something. I think that would be pretty sweet. Just put some cool effects or something on that bad boy. Looks awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just dress it up. You've already got the skeleton.
Sure.
You might as well finish
Might
it
as
out.
well make it up. Yeah.
All right, here is the next one. Jake, if you'll help keep score too. So Aaron got that one right. You want to do it? Okay.
How many questions are there?
There are 7 in this one. So this is the next one, the living elf on a shelf for hire. The only thing creepier than elf on a shelf. A grown man pretending to be elf on the shelf. Hire this elf for your next event. 4. Is it listed for $150 an hour or only $100 an hour? A little bit smaller gap between this one. But what kind of?
That's a small difference, which means there's a lot of room for error.
Yeah, a lot of room for error, but are you more likely to pick up somebody at $100, or do you feel justified that this would be $150? Chat, what do y'all think? For sure, help them out on this one.
Pretending to be elf on the shelf. So he just sits there silently?
Yeah, just kind of.
Does he like banter with people?
From what I've seen, he will sit there and just kind of watch. This is like a funny party event, something to scare your kids if you want. Yeah.
I like Jake's. Paying to stay away from my house. Yeah. Let alone just standing in the corner, like, should I unplug something? Oh, no,
yeah.
okay. I mean, to get a bird's eye view on just a party, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, in my mind, so my thinking is $100 an hour. I feel like 150 makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
But just to have some weirdo sitting does he bring his own shelf, or do you have to make sure it's sound enough that he can sit on it?
You can put him anywhere. He can just hang out at the company party just in one spot.
I feel like I'm going to be wrong on this no matter what. Because it's such a small difference.
All right.
I'm going to go with 150. For some reason, I feel like that's slightly more. I mean, for a human, you would hope the extra $50.
Right.
You're renting a human. But I have a feeling it could easily be 100. Again, such a small margin. Let's go with 150.
All right, we're gonna lock in that. All right, so he was listed for $100 an hour. So Aaron, you missed that one. For $100, this is from the ad. For $100 an hour, I will come to your holiday party dressed as an elf on the shelf and sit in any location you assign me, while I stare emptily into your guests for the duration of the event. And then get this. If that was enough, I specialize in holiday-themed events, either yours or an unexpected friends, but I also offer contracted private investigation and babysitting services. Please inquire about these rates as they are negotiated based on the task at hand. So really, an all-in-one package.
With those extra features, he's $150 an hour. So I think that I should get that one right. If you get private investigator, elf on the shelf, and a babysitter, that's nuts? Worth the extra $50. He's losing money by not making himself 150.
Oh yeah, come on, man. We are buying, not selling. Come on, we're selling, not buying.
Money just for that.
All right, let's.
I should have trusted Jake with saying he would pay him to stay away.
All right, Jake. Let's hit it with the next one. So this is Satan's marionette puppet. Do you have a fear of dolls or wanting to have a fear of dolls? This puppet is perfect for you and your family. Then buy this puppet now if you can afford the price tag. Was this listed for 10,000 souls or willing to trade for a monkey's paw? Must have minimum of one wish left, or was it $250? Again, you can sell anything on Craigslist for any amount of price. That's the craziest thing about Craigslist. It's kind of the Wild West as opposed to, there are some crazy stuff on eBay. Craigslist has no rules.
Very true.
Some rules, but a lot less rules. So is this going to be for 10,000 souls plus that monkey paw or the monkey paw or $250?
The thing that sold them, I mean, what makes this Satan's marionette?
I mean, look.
And how do you know if a monkey paw still has a wish left? Is that the one where like it closes its hand with every wish? Or like closes like a finger?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't do too much research into a monkey paw, so I
think the only relation to monkey paws, wasn't there an episode of Hey Arnold where there was a monkey paw? I don't know. I think that's what I'm basing all this off of.
Well, we have Hey Archer in the chat. Maybe he knows.
Maybe.
For everyone getting in a little late, this is a little bit weird place to get started, but yeah, we're playing. But Craig is right. Basically, he's picking which one of the prices was what was listed on Craigslist. So we're gonna see some crazy stuff. So if you're just jumping in, yeah, you're about to see some. You're in for a ride. So
I feel like this would. My thought process on this is about the 10,000 souls or the monkey paw, because I feel like where is that proof coming from, or how does that transaction happen?
Right.
Because you're getting a physical product. I mean, I guess it's for nothing, unless you have a monkey paw.
This is Craigslist too. Crazy.
I'm gonna go with 250 because I feel like this almost. Well, you said these are real listings, correct? So that includes the title. It's not.
Yeah,
not
these are all real listings. Nope, nothing. Everything on here is legit listings. Besides the pricing, one of those prices are wrong. What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna go with the 250. I messed up with my gut. I feel like the 10,000 souls or monkey paw is just a little too wacky, even for
crazy.
Craigslist. But I'm gonna go ahead and lock in the 250.
All right, 250. We're gonna lock it in. What we got, Jake?
I have to chime in. You already locked in your answer. I would have gone with the 10,000 souls. I don't know if Joey is creative enough to come up with that answer.
Oh, ow! That hurt.
Some kid on Craigslist is.
Good point.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. But I already locked in my answer, so I guess I'll have to live with it. Oh, I was wrong.
10,000 souls. Let me read you a little bit about this ad. So, condition, fairly odd and unsettling. You'll love it. Runs around the house while you're asleep and ends up in impossible places. Winks, but no one will ever believe you. Makes laughing noises coming from your attic indestructible. Causes mysterious and unexplained accidents. Ladders tipping over, garbage disposals turning on, brake lines cut. Could make a great mobile for a baby's crib. Disclaimer,
Sure.
may cause irrational fear of dolls late into adulthood. Comes with the original padlock chest it was found in after being recovered from the bottom of the ocean. Jake, you don't have to make it full screen. I couldn't find anything about this doll online.
What does this puppet guy have to do with the one that I just saw?
Other than the doll, other than the picture I just found. I thought this was a creepy video on YouTube. So yeah, you can kind of
Was this item sold?
That's the crazy thing about Craigslist is that you can't tell. The ads are just up, and that's all we know. So here we go. So we've got a puppet George Bush. We got a puppet Dick Cheney back there.
I mean, these are just people in masks.
Yeah, these are just people in masks.
The other one
I
was like a legit doll.
And Satan is controlling that one. While I was looking up stuff about the doll, I couldn't find anything, and this was creepy enough to put in. So there we go. That is that one. So you got that one wrong. So we are now Jake. What's the score? What do we got?
2-1.
2-1?
I'm down.
We
I've
got
got
2-1.
only the first one right.
All right, well let's hit it with the next one, Jake. Whenever you're good. So a life-size Stonehenge replica. The true purpose of Stonehenge remains a subject of debate. So it's only fitting that this life-size Stonehenge replica Stonehenge, oh my gosh, would pop up on Craigslist with absolutely zero accompanying information. So was this listed for free or for $3,000? This was an actual listing.
I'm getting a closer look.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like
Anybody in the chat?
Sorry if I keep hitting the mic. Yeah, if anybody has a hint, please help me out. Archer was my guiding light last time, and seems like he's at work, so it doesn't really help me out. Emily, what happened to you?
Yes, she's been a little quiet.
I mean, they look pretty cheap. It almost looks like a mattress or something.
See, when I went and tried to look at more information on this, I couldn't tell if it was like some kind of fabric over like...
It looks like foam that was like painted or something.
Yeah, like stacked foam, or if this was like plywood with like some kind of rock fixture on it that was painted, or... I don't know, but I feel like it would be crazy to move. So does that increase the price, or is somebody just trying to get rid of this masterpiece?
Just trying to do some mental math here. I feel like that's not worth 3,000. Is it the full Stonehenge, or is it just these three pillars? Do we know?
I think it's just these three pillars. I'm not going to steer you wrong in there. I don't know. Emily says she's going to say 3,000 on this. It is a masterpiece. I mean, you got to admit. How do you move something this massive if it was stone?
Because
but I
it's
guess that's
foam.
what they were originally saying in the beginning with the original Stonehenge too. But what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I'm pulling towards free, but Emily's got me second guessing myself. Should I go with my gut, or should I go with the chat? I feel like this is something that's so difficult to get rid of that it's gotta kind of be free. Plus, it looks like a low-cost material. I'm gonna go with free. Why not?
All right, gonna go with free. All right.
I'm probably like shooting out of left field, but
all right. What do we got?
It is
listed
for
for
free. Thank goodness.
And from the original ad. Why are you even questioning if this is possible to have? Come and get it before Friday. It's free and life-sized.
Does it show how he makes it? Because if it's legit foam, I want to know.
This again there was nothing else online besides the pictures and the ad. So this is just you can skim through this one, Jake. This is some dude building Stonehenge by himself. What I thought was funny about this is that
People
the title
have the craziest hobbies.
Oh yeah, I pulled this specifically because the title says "Simple Building." Can you hover back over the title, Jake? It says, "It's a simple building, Stonehenge reloaded by only one white man." So it's like, okay. So
well, he's cornering the SEO on it, which is good for him.
Oh yeah.
So he's nailing it right on the head. I mean, he very much is, and like how you have to use these gigantic tools to rotate these 1,000-pound rocks. Yeah, no problem.
But to be proved that it can be done.
White man.
That's right. And it's funny. His name isn't even like White or anything. It's like Wiltman or something.
He built this in 2000.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Keep them moving. Keep him guessing.
How many was I supposed to get right?
We didn't say. We had 7, so let's 2 from that.
I think if it's 3.
3?
I think I'm
gonna have to say 5. You didn't give me much room for error, so I gotta get 5. All right, life size. You know what? Since there's
I'm pretty sure that's not correct.
There's so much like guess in this, so I'm gonna say 4. 4 for you.
4.
So
sure.
life size. Oh wait, this isn't life size Stonehenge replica. This is supposed to say chicken diapers. So here's proof of the free range chicken trend has gone too far. Chicken diapers. When your backyard chickens.
Was that a trend?
I guess. I don't know. Free range. You know, like everything's like free range chicken. Get your free range this, free range that. When your backyard chickens or ducks decided life is nicer indoor, and there are diapers to keep them from fouling the home. The diapers can also double as dresses for the fashion-loving birds. Are these diapers listed for $9 to $12 each, or $3 to $5 each? And I guess there's like a range, maybe on quantity, maybe on the size of your bird. But I don't know why there was.
How big is your chicken?
Your chicken?
I don't know if I want to say the other word. Now, this is going to sound like a really weird thing.
Okay.
Thought process. But I have a son. And I know you're thinking, Aaron, where are you going with this?
Yeah.
On Amazon, I know they have like what's called like a PTP. So like if your kid's about to pee while you're changing them, you basically like use that to block it instead of like him peeing all over you.
Okay.
So it doesn't surprise me this is real. It's for chicken specifically, yes. But I feel like $9 to $12 is a little expensive for a chicken. I'm feeling like a 3 to 5 range makes the most sense.
That's a good point. I wish I had the date on this ad right now so I could tell you.
Is this adjusting for inflation?
That's what I was about to say. Is there maybe so many diapers out there now that maybe it could be lower? But the original ad, which I almost said what the price was. What do we think it's gonna be?
I have a few. My gut's telling me 3 to 5. That 9 to 12 range is just a little too pricey. Maybe I'm cheap, but
I mean, what if you have
like
6 chickens? But you're gonna spend more than $50.
Yeah, I mean, are they reusable? Did they mention that?
Yeah, later on they say they are machine washable. Which, why would you want to throw a bird dookie in your washer? But yeah, they are machine washable.
It's got to get a pre-wash treatment. They don't tell you that. It's in the instructions.
Right? Get sprayed down.
I still feel like $3 to $5 makes the most sense. I mean, it looks like a Doritos coming off that chicken's butt. Maybe it's just the color of this specific image. I thought they were going to be like, oh yeah, it's a chicken Dorito or something.
Yeah, chicken Dorito.
That was like my first thing. That's just like my fat kid brain. I'm thinking out loud. I'm going to go with 3 to 5. I feel like 9 to 12. Although somebody I'm sure can justify it, it feels just a little too wacky for me.
All right, locking in that 3 to 5. Working 3 to 5. What do we got, Jake?
9 to 12.
9 to 12 from
that
the original
ad. That is ridiculous, sir. That is not worth it.
Do you have an indoor chicken? Do you have indoor chickens or ducks? Do you need diapers for your fowls to keep your house clean? We can help. We make custom chicken/duck diapers in a variety of fabric, colors, and patterns. Prices range from $9 to $12 each. Jake, kind of skim through this video again. You can kind of click around on the timeline.
I feel
this
like
is just how to diaper a chicken.
I feel like this is something you would find on Etsy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I feel like they have a shop on Etsy for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that sweater made out of chicken diapers?
Good question. Not entirely sure. She seems to put like a paper towel in there.
Something I didn't take into consideration was just how like harnessy these were. Like for fabric costs, I should have probably considered that into my answer, but I didn't.
It's a good point, and this will show you that there is a lot of fabric that's used in this. The back was just kind of the butt end, as she is showing you the chicken's butt. And Jake, you can skip ahead just a little bit more, and she'll kind of like flip the chicken around and show you how it goes in.
This thing's like a full harness. Like I didn't take into consideration all that. It just looked like a little point thingy. I was like, okay, it's not that much fabric, and
and as Emily is saying in the chat, only the most premium diapers for my chickens, my my indoor chickens.
Cluck and whatever.
And I don't know if the people can hear the video.
I don't think
but she's like, oh, and here's the chicken butthole. Of course, as you can see, it is covered. So, anyways, next listing. What do we got?
That's more of an overalls. That's not really a diaper. I mean, it's more like overalls with the pouch for poop.
Right. Next one is
Okay, hold on a second.
What?
This is a penny difference, and I gotta pick.
Oh yeah. The numbers are very different. Kevin and his timeout tank. Fish, tank, and everything you'll need included. You won't find a better deal on Craigslist, and he now comes with a friend. So the friend is not listed.
Why does he have a friend in his timeout tank? Shouldn't he be alone?
That's a good point. We'll soon find out why he does have a friend. But I don't know. Is it $15?
And I'm gonna end up reviewing the B movie or whatever for a penny. I'll just give you the penny.
Is it going to be...
I'll give you a penny.
Right? Just pay it. What do we think? Is this 15?
People love a good 99. There's a whole psychology behind like the 99 versus like the straight up amount. But again, this is Craigslist, which is basically no holds barred.
What do we think?
My gut tells me $14.99 just is supposed to be more psychological for people to want to buy. Most likely they weren't thinking about that when they made this, but it just feels right to put $14.99. Will I get an X or a check on my paper? Let's find out.
Right. All right, here we go. $14.99. Gonna lock that in. And Jake listed for $15.
I can't believe a penny. This is trash.
From the original ad, recently upgraded my tank and have this nice little 10-gallon for sale. Kevin is a jerk. I'll tell you that up front. He's been in his timeout tank for a few days now since he apparently has a deep-seated prejudice against the goldfish. Asking $15 for Kevin and his tank. Important edit. Tank now includes Kevin's shady brother Neil. Neil is murderous scum. No one likes Neil. So that's you're getting two fish for one, really, $15.
Yeah, I mean, if I would have thought that the other fish's name was Neil, maybe I would have added the penny, because that's a pretty dope name for a fish.
That would have done it. We kind of wish he would have listed his other fish. Instead, he just says has a.
If he would have listed as a fish, he could have at least gotten 17 for this ad. Right. Again, missed opportunities. But same thing goes for my count here, I guess. So
how many is,
I've only gotten 2 out of 6. Up the creek.
Yeah, all right, we're playing for funsies on this one.
Yeah,
maybe we'll go an all for one, but that'll be tough.
If this is gonna be like, is it $1 or $1?
Yeah, in italics.
Yeah,
$1 or $1. All right, Jake, hit us with the next one. Let's see what we got. Roommate needed for a relaxed household. The picture for the ad should be enough, right? It looks like the last known photo of a villain in a horror movie right before he went off on a murderous killing spree. But if you're cool with Zodiac killers, get ready for crazy rules like kissing his pet snake before leaving for work, going to bed whenever he rings a triangle at any time of the day, and staying away from his prescription Sierra Mist. Was this listed for $660.66 a month or $950 a month?
So are we selling a room or we're selling the roommate?
He is roommate needed for relaxed household. So he is selling the room, the space. You have to go live with this dude. And I have to say, I read this all, and I'm going to pull up the complete one because I want to read a little bit more into him. But that'll be on the next screen. So you tell me what your thought process is. Is this? I mean, look at the guy. Does he look like somebody who would list something for $666.66, or?
My mind isn't even worried about the guy. My question is that space the one we're sharing as roommates? Is there a whole separate house? Is this just his back little hangout area?
The ad, to give you a little bit more info on that, it is a whole house. You're getting a room in the house, from what I can understand from the completed ad. So you're sharing this house with him.
Can I get an idea of where this house is located?
Let me see if I can give you that answer.
Because I'm just curious to find out what
how crazy
state or anything like that.
I'm not seeing anything about.
Oh, great. So,
oh no, this is Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Kind of treat for Chicago. Starting to second guess that. Logan Square. Where's Logan Square? Does anybody know? Logan Square. Yeah, Chicago, Illinois. So what's it gonna be? What are you rolling the dice on with this one?
Well, Jake got me thinking with his comment in the last one that nobody does 99 cents. So why would you do 66 cents?
I disagree with this one. This one it's for the memes. But this one makes sense.
I genuinely felt like the 666 one was the way to go.
Right?
Like off the bat, I'm like, it just feels like it. And if it's only one room in a house, I mean, if you're paying almost $1,000 for a room, you might as well just get a private one.
I mean, in a big city, in like a big city to rent a room in a house, I don't think that's unrealistic. I don't know.
No, I don't think it's unrealistic, but I mean, I don't know what amenities are included. Is there the internet? Do I have to worry about the water bill?
No. The ad does say all amenities included.
That does sound pretty baller. Yeah. Even with the dangerous. See, this is just like a guy you got to befriend right off the bat.
Oh yeah.
Be like, hey, Patrick, here's a candy bar, like every day or whatever.
Oh, I feel like that might be a sin to this guy doing that. This guy's a weirdo. Oh yeah. After we get into the ad reading, you want me to go ahead and skip the next slide? I'll just read you a little bit from.
Yeah, let's read a little bit more. Let's see if I can
give you a little help.
A feeling. You know what? I'm not even going to do that. I have the feeling, like Jake said, for the memes. Let's just go with the 666.
All right.
Let's feel
You've
it.
already lost. So what can I say?
It's not about whether I'm right or wrong. It's just the feeling now. Let's put it out there.
All right. So here we go. This Tobey Maguire looking creepo. What do we got?
I don't think he looks like Tobey Maguire. $950.
It was $950, and this is actually half of what the room was. So this he says in the ad, y'all are gonna split this, but this is a little bit from the ad, and I'm gonna definitely read more. Roommate needed, rent shared equally. So this is half. I put half on there. So rent shared equally. Storage of ice cubes in the freezer is not permitted. Red wine to be served, chilled. Problem? Do not email me ever. Looking for a chilled roommate who won't act like a big bad word when I tell him or her to kiss my pet snake before they leave for work in the morning. Okay, some ground rules. First, the Sierra Mist in the fridge is prescription soda. You may not have any of it. Number 2, if I ring the triangle in the kitchen, it means you have to go to bed no matter what time it is. Number 3, you may have a friend over, but they have a 250-word limit. After that, they're not allowed to speak for the rest of the visit. Let me just continue because that's all I could fit on the page. If you want to live with me, you can't be taller. I'm imagining like a Dwight Schrute So if you want to live with me, you can't be taller than me. And if you wear socks, you better not zap me with static electricity or you're gone. Got a bike? Good. Once a week, you're going to ride in the streets and let me sit on the handlebars. 240, I'm sorry, I got the price wrong. It says, so I guess it's half of the 250. His price is a little weird. It changes throughout this whole
I feel
thing.
like he's not the most stable roommate.
It's not.
Should be looking for a roommate in general.
No, so he has on here $250 a month. If you do the dishes, I'll put a poisonous frog in your bed. Roommate.
Oh, so he wants to do the dishes?
I guess so. Yeah, roommate wanted for a relaxed household of young working professionals. 420 friendly, but you don't effing dare say anything. You don't effing dare say any other numbers in the house. You can't own even an even number of shoes. No Indian visitors for more than an hour.
Hold on.
It's nuts.
Hold on. You can't own an even number of shoes. Does that mean in pairs? Because pairs, if
I don't know.
They're coming in
that means
two, you're gonna have
pairs.
even no matter how many shoes you have.
It makes no sense. And just a little bit further, this one's nuts. It's so long. So no Indian visitors for more than an hour. See that shower curtain? Never ever touch it. If it's closed, come get me, and I will pull it back so you can get in the shower. Once a week we drag our beds into the living room and sleep out there. You may not go to bed before me, and you may not get out of bed before I do. If you say good morning to me, you must then explain what it is about, or you will be sent back to your room. It's nuts. This is only not even half of everything on there. Crazy,
wish I had
dude.
more context because that is a bargain at $950.
Oh gosh,
I thought that was the end of it, like the wackadoodle, but ouch.
Later on, he then goes into talking about raising the rent and lowering the rent as at his discretion.
Well, apparently it
according
goes
to
from
how many rats
950
are
down to
nailed on
250.
Yeah, and
he
what I was
doesn't
saying
split the rent because that's not half of what 950.
Yeah, he was saying that if depending on how many rats are nailed to my door, your rent will go up or down accordingly. So it's like,
Sounds
okay,
like a solid place to live, raise a family.
It'll be my bar.
Do you know if this is an active listing or is this like old and outdated?
This is this one specifically has been taken down. So I guess either he did or maybe the
why.
Craigslist community.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say a couple of reasons why.
This is the one of maybe all of them that is not active anymore. All the rest, I think you can still Google and find this. But yeah, okay, let's enough of this creepy dude.
I'm baffled.
Let's get to the next one. This is the last one, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, that one was the last one?
Is that no? I think there's one more. Or was that it, Jake?
No more showing up. That's it.
No more. All right. Well, Aaron, you
my luck
badly
ran out.
lost this
I was so good with the games until now. Oh well.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
So what's the official punishment that I have to do?
I think they want you to review some kind of crazy movie, like maybe the B movie or something.
It doesn't have to be that. If you have a different idea, Joey, I mean, I'm good with anything. It was just an example.
What is like the craziest movie that Aaron can review?
I've seen some pretty wacky movies.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking something nuts.
Worst reviewed restaurant?
No, I'm thinking it's got to be a movie. I think you got. I'm gonna just Google craziest movies. Let's see what we can find.
Have you seen 1408? That movie was good, but
I liked 1408.
okay, you have seen it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I've got one for you.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Nicolas Cage movie that is recently out on like Hulu? It's called like
there's a couple of Nick Cage movies I haven't seen.
Willy's Wonderland just came out.
Willy's Wonderland.
I liked it. I loved it.
Did you see Willy's Wonderland?
That's interesting.
Aaron?
I haven't seen that, no.
Oh,
all right, that's your task.
I'm writing it down.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm reviewing Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, we just sat down and watched that one the other day.
Okay.
Nuts. I don't want to give you or anybody
Yeah,
in the comments
yeah.
any spoilers, but you got till next. You know what? I took 2 weeks on mine, so you want to take 2 weeks on yours? That's
I'll take 2 weeks. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have more time to
Yeah, fit in your
process
schedule.
whatever this monstrosity is about to be. Now,
Oh, yeah.
do you want me to actually genuinely review this, or do you want me to like just go all out, whatever with it?
I want I've always loved your videos, so I want something as good as your regular content. I think the
Alright.
people would love that.
All right, we'll see what we can do. And it's going to air here, or did we decide that?
We'll air it here. If you want to throw it up on your channel too, maybe you'll corner the market on that.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be my most successful video.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But all right,
I'll take it if I can ride the wave and it ends up being popular.
oh
This
yeah,
was the best punishment of my life.
get the watch time, get the subscribers. I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Unless y'all have anything else that I don't know about, I think that's probably gonna be the wrap
No,
up for this.
It was a hoot for sure. Definitely a lot of fun this week. I finally lost. Joey redeemed himself, so
Oh, that is your first loss.
it's my first loss. I have
Forgot
not
about that.
yet lost out of like I think it's like 3 or 4 games we played.
Oh yeah, Jake, let's
have-
get a round of applause going. Come on, give us some round of applause. That's going. Way to go,
Oh, oh.
Aaron.
Oh,
Taking that out.
applause to my failure, or
No, yeah, applause on that failure. Finally.
never mind. I take back my applause.
You technically lost twice. You lost at this game and my game. So you took 2 L's on this one.
Double lose.
Well, I
How did I
won,
lost?
dear.
Who's on your game? What? I'm confused.
Didn't I win?
Oh, I wasn't looking for you to. I was looking for you to redeem yourself.
Oh, okay.
Did I secretly want you to have a worse name? Kind
Yeah.
of. But I'm happy you got your official title back, so good for
Well, I'm glad to be back, Grand Admiral Joey. It's been a grandest time. Aaron, I say me and you should applaud Jake for being on the show, really
Yes,
helping us
absolutely.
out today, giving us a.
I don't know if you have an applause track, Jake.
Not
but
yet.
Insert applause
Next
track.
stream I will.
Okay.
We'll have we'll start building up a soundboard list. But all right, well, I guess that's gonna be it for all of us on the Our Universe on the Line. We appreciate you sticking around and hanging out with us in the chat, leaving the likes as always on these videos. If you're watching this on replay, get live, get there.
Get
What are you doing?
Or tell
Come
us
on.
what we need to do to make sure you're live, because we need you here.
Yeah, do you need a permission slip? All right, do you need to give that to your work or your school, or do we need to
Going
change
on.
time?
What's going on with you?
Yeah, you tell us, guys.
What's
So
going on with you? We've been in such a weird place lately.
Yeah. Call us, please.
Just want you
Jake-
to talk to me more. Tell me what's going on. We'll work through this together.
Yeah, for sure. Jake, do you have any last minute closers? You want to give anything? Being in the back on the producer end.
Just welcome back, Grand Admiral.
All right. Old meme. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. I guess we will see you all next Monday for this show, but we've got stuff all throughout the week, as always, including more live streams, more content from all of us. So we'll catch y'all in the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.